All right, so booked for Cedarburg High School tonight again. I got Don Carlo here. He's gonna help out, kind enough to come up from Chicago to help this cripple load stuff in. And we get here, we're waiting for the contact to come, and we have another DJ who has a contract for tonight, just like us. He's talking to his guy now, trying to figure out what's what. We're here ready to go. I've been talking to the contact all week. We just don't know who the heck this guy is or who booked him. But nice enough guy. Feel bad for him. He's loading in and stuff. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't do a lot of gigs in January, but I do have one coming up next Saturday. It's kind of a last minute thing. Came through my agency. I'm bringing the EKX. I've got about 400 kids. And it's difficult one-handed to stick one of those EKXs on a speaker pole. But I don't have to worry about that because somebody reached out to me this week and wanted to come and help me on this event. So I'm really thankful for that. Thank you very much. But the last time I did this school was last fall. I show up at the school and the cafeteria is a brand new wing that they put up during the pandemic. That video that I did last fall at this school, I called my lighting fail video, and it was a lighting fail. Well, I actually texted the client today, and I explained to him, hey, the glass wall is not a place for me to set up. Is there somewhere else I can set up in the room? And they text back and said, hey, we're going to look at it this week and figure it out. Thank you. So it's going to be currents and classics, and I've got that down. I've updated all of my music, plus just play what they respond well to. I've been doing this school for the better part of 10 years. I pretty much know who they are. Well, what do you do for gear prep in this case? First thing is to charge the lights. Something else I'll mention is that it's very cold outside right now, and it's going to get down to like 3 degrees tonight. So I don't want to leave anything battery powered in my truck. And I'm also going to put cables in that particular category because the deal with cables when it comes to cold weather is they can freeze, and when they freeze, if you try to move them around, you could break them and compromise the cable. Well, the battery in the truck was dead. So I had to go source a battery in the cold yesterday, put a new battery in the truck so I could get it started and move it. But hold on a second, there was more to it. The snow thrower was parked behind the truck and it also wouldn't start. So I had to tear the snow thrower apart and get it started and move it out of the way before I could move the truck. So Don said it best. And that is what? This is awkward.
Yeah, really awkward.
Right. I want to be a cool guy. I don't want to, diss anybody. I'm pretty confident that we're going to be doing this. But here's the issue. He's got a check written out to somebody. I'm pretty confident it's got my name on it. But we don't know who the check's written out to, and he won't be here for probably another 20 minutes or so. So we got to wait for the advisor to come so he can go in his office, get the check, and see who it's written out to see who loads in. I told you that this guy was cool. Here's our other DJ kind of waiting to see what's going on. What's your name, sir?
Heath from DJX Res.
So, yeah, we're both in the same boat. We both have signed contracts, and, I'm through an agency. He's through an agency or a company, so we'll let the eggheads figure this out. I told him, if he's the guy, we'll help him get in quick because he's going to need some help. He's got a time constraint on some of his stuff. So we're working together either way.
Yeah, we'll get it done.
Well, he won. It's his. Check was out to him. So we're going to do good on our word and get this guy in and get him set up. Okay. This is where I was last time. This is where he's going. And he's going to shoot his lights out on a truss system there. We got him inside. But this is the evil wall right here. We don't want to be on that wall. This is our wall for next time. Just for point of reference, it's gray. And we've got columns that should look pretty nice. So, anyway, have a great gig. We're out.
Good night.
Well, we're back. We're unloaded. What'd you think?
It was good. It was good. Unique experience.
You got to load somebody's gear.
I know. Right?
Well, you got to load someone's gear that you didn't know, and then unload mine. So, yeah, it just happened. It was weird.
One for the books.
One for the books. I know this has happened to me before, but I don't believe it's ever happened to me where I didn't win. I lost this round. But they'll deal with it Monday.
It was a Royal Rumble.
Look, I know this requires explanation more than I've given here, but let me try to clear this up. What happened here? I don't know this to be true, but I believe what happened was something like this. The advisor who has worked with me before wanted me, contacted my agency, booked me, done, okay, handled. In the meantime, I believe some students got involved, picked a duck online at agency, found a DJ, and agreed to hire them. A contract came through. He thought it was my agency. He signed it. When the check was cut, he took that contract and had that check cut for that contract. Now, is there a contract for what I have? There's something out there. There's an agreement. Yes, I have a copy of it. But there's also another one. So he was confused. Like, why do I got to sign this? Okay, fine. Here it is. And I guess, there might have been a situation where he might have been getting some correspondence from the agency. Hey, you got to sign this so we can be there. You got to sign this. He thought it was my agency. Wasn't. So I think that's where the confusion came in. But you know what? I mean, I was laughing it off, and so was the other DJ. And however it worked out, neither one of us were mad. You got to be gentlemen about this stuff. Like we said before, there was no, knife fight about this. It is what it is. And I wanted to play fair. I could have just told that guy, hey, the advisor expects me to get out of here. But I didn't feel like that was fair because he's in a situation as well. So we decided to wait to see who the check was cut out for, and that's what we did, and helped him load in. And I believe that's what happened. Is this an unusual thing? Yeah, very. I can't tell you the last time that something like this happened to me. It's been a while, but I also, maybe I do remember one time where the other DJ won because they were there early in setup, so I just let them have it. That might have happened one time. But there have been other times where I've set up and another guy walks in, I'm like, no, you're not the guy, I'm the guy. And I send them away because I'm already set up. But we caught him before he set up. And it's like, who are you? You're in the building early. He knocked on the door, had a janitor open it. Usually I got to wait for the advisor to come in. I'm like, yeah, what are you doing here? He's like, I'm the DJ. I'm like, haha, me too. Anyway, that's it, guys. The weirdest gig log you've ever seen in your life. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. What can you do to avoid this problem in the future? I have no idea. Stuff happens. We'll see you next time. Practice and enjoy.